What's up, everybody? Welcome to Renisha's Space. Over here on the other side, I open the mic while I'm making social media in my pulpit. All I want to do is encourage you to be everything God has called you to be, even when others don't agree. So, really quick, I had a dream this morning. If you've been following me for a while, you've known what I'm about to talk about. It's not the first time. Okay, you would have to go back and find the video if you don't have it saved. I do not have a playlist that consists of dreams regarding what I'm about to talk about, just because a lot of times when I release words like this, I don't even put the actual title in the video, especially after YouTube did what they did to me. YouTube, Google, whoever did it. So yeah, excuse the lint. I need a lint roller. So I just say, if you have it saved, good. If you don't, maybe start saving it to your favorites or something like that, where you can go back and pull this stuff up. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm not going to get into the details of the entire dream. I'm going to just pretty much tell you what happened. This is concerning another attack on the United States. So in the dream, it started off, well, it was complete chaos, pretty much. It was really chaotic. If you've watched the Word of the Lord for 2023, then you already know what the Lord told me for 2023. If you have not seen the video, go back and watch it. If you can't remember it, go back and watch it, right? So it was a lot of chaos and stuff happening. I remember being at a gas station and things were even chaotic at the gas station. What I'm about to get into, I saw where it affected children and adults. There wasn't a certain age range. This was small kids and adults, okay? So I ended up at this house and there was this viral thing that was going around. And it was destroying. When I say wreaking havoc, upstairs, downstairs, I saw people in the church. I mean, it did not discriminate. Children, people in the church, people outside of the church, it did not discriminate. And this thing was, coming through like, not like a rushing mighty wind, because it was not Holy Spirit, but it was coming through like a tornado, like this viral thing. Okay, so, and of course, the dream was extended, but I'm trying to sum it up. At some point, I went outside, and a Caucasian female came up to me, who was also a believer. I don't know if she was an intercessor or a prophet or what, but she was a believer, and she started talking to me. At this point, we were trying to, now, before I don't know who else was with me, but it was like I was trying to figure out what's the root cause of this, where is this coming from, because we were trying to destroy, I have to be careful with my words, destroy the culprit. But the way this thing was moving, it was crazy. So the lady comes up to me and she's like talking to me, and we're talking about how we're trying to figure out the root cause of this. And she was like, what do you have in your purse? So I guess the Lord had given her instructions to go around to the believers and ask them what they had on them. So I dumped out my purse and saw something in there I didn't even know what was in there. And she had like this bin she was carrying around. And when I put the stuff in there, it's like it would just come together, and it was like it was helping us to, almost like a puzzle piece. Right, so it would come together like a puzzle piece in this bin, and we were still just like, what is going on? Like, what do we do? Trying to figure it out. Now, unity is, of course, one thing that the Lord is trying to highlight. I'm trying to hide my nail that I broke. Unity, you're going to have to work. Well, first of all, it was something else viral, blink, blink, blink. And then unity, right? You have to come together and work with people. And as you do that, you're going to notice, because we know in part and we prophesy in part, but when you come together with like-minded people who are also obeying God, the pieces are literally going to come together. Notice she was going around to people saying, what do you have on you? I had something in my purse that I didn't even know I had to help put it together. Whatever you need, everything you need is already on the inside of you. Are y'all catching this? Everything you need to fulfill whatever assignment that the Lord has given you is already on the inside of you. So I'm putting it in this bin and stuff is coming together, and we're like, but what is the root cause? What is the root cause? Like, what's going on? So I looked to this male that I saw, and I asked him, I was like, do you have a weapon? Y'all know I'm trying not to get my video, do you have a weapon? And he was like, no. And I was like, with this next one, you're going to need a weapon. In the dream, I was talking about this next viral thing. I was like, you're going to need this particular weapon, right? For those of you that don't believe in that, you just believe in God, grace and peace. That's fine. But some of us are called to have extra, a little something extra. I'm one of those ones that's called to have God and a little something extra. So I was like, with this next one, you're going to need it. So he just shook his head. Now let me say something else. The destruction that is coming, you're going to see well-known men and women of God who are going to be terrified and not know what to do. With the destruction that's coming, the destruction that's coming, the times that are coming, whatever you want me to say, there are going to be some well-known men and women of God that are going to be scared and they're not going to know what to do. So that's that. So we move on from that, and then I'm talking to the girl. We're still trying to figure out what's going on, right? No, how to annihilate this thing. And at that point, while me and her are just talking and walking back and forth, mind you, we're in the middle of all of this, but we're safe. Right? Why? Because the Lord is going to cover his people as long as they obey. You have to be obedient. I've said this, you should never disobey God, but this is definitely not the year to disobey. All right? He's going to cover his people. Period. So yeah, 1,000 may fall at our side, 10,000 at our right hand, but it did not come nigh us. The Lord literally had us covered for this task, this assignment, and all of this. So after that, and this is the end, after that, it's like the spirit started mocking the people of God pretty much, and America. And in the dream, you know how America is known as the land of the free and the home of the brave, right? In the dream, we hear the spirit say, the land of the free and the home of the blood. And it was a mock. It kept saying that over and over, the land of the free and the home of the blood. So whatever this agenda is, it wants America to be known for bloodshed. Are y'all hearing this? Intercessors, you have to pray. Also, I remember in the dream when I was telling the guy, like, with this next one, you're going to need this. And I was like, why am I saying this? And this thing is viral. Like, why would you need weapons for something that's viral? But if we go back, and I can't say but so much, in the dream I was like, well, maybe it's something that when these people get this viral thing, and then X, Y, and Z happens, they're going to be so angry and their body is going to respond in a certain way. We're going to need this to protect ourselves. Hopefully you all can fill in the blanks, okay? So fast forward back to when the spirit that was mocking America and the church said, the land of the free and the home of the blood. I stood up and I yelled out. Now, mind you, in the dream, I saw black people, white people, but I stood up and I yelled out, everybody warring tongues now. Go up in warfare tongues now. And we started warring in warfare tongues. And just like that, I was standing before a group of Asian people, Asian believers. Get from that what you will. But it went from the black people and the whites and, a mixed multitude to nothing but Asians that I'm standing in front of when I said we have to war now. All right, so yeah, that's that. I don't know. I can't add or take away from it. That's just what I saw. Y'all be praying. I'm about to release this video like now. I'm about to upload it now. All right. Love y'all. Stay safe and stay in the Lord's presence.